I'm going to stop now because I wanted to give you a sense of the art of the possible, what's been developed, and what comes out of challenge. There's a great network of individuals that I was at a dinner at awards, and Simon Godfrey from British Telecom, who were the first ever corporate, we taught the employers of diversity. If you have an ology, if anyone was old enough to remember the ology, obviously, I know you laugh because a few of us might. But what I'm saying is, they have always been very much with a presence in the community. I met him, he introduced me to Vlad. Vlad runs Sigma, and when the Ukraine conflict began, they had to relocate. Out of the negative, they are even stronger, they've got even stronger global footprints. But over the last 6 or 7 months, we've been working with them extensively on how these campuses can work, the digital infrastructure, the networks it provides, the online support, the real-time data. Any of you have shares, every morning there's a Bloomberg and it shows how everything's flowing. We are confident we'll be able to produce that in a way that's never been produced. So government, those who invest, health, education, civil social order, everything is mapped in real time. That's how you get real money invested, because they see the return, short, medium and long term. Marina Shukiva and Yuri, who I'm sure is here, they're remotely joining us. Where are they in Europe?
Poland.
Poland, okay, that's where they have to relocate. They still go back to Ukraine to see how their relatives are, but they're a team of individuals that I would have competed at any world championship and be confident in what they've been able to pull off. So if you'd like to have them join us, they'll share with you what they've been doing and what the art of the possible is, and then you could possibly test, probe and question them.
Able to join us, Yuri and Marina?
Hi there.
Can you hear us?
Yep, I can hear you. Welcome. That took us 60 seconds. In Birmingham, it took us rather longer. But it's like everything. If you get used to it, it gets used to you. So, Yuri Odischicha, is that correct, or have I still not got it right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yuri likes boxing, by the way. You've got to have a passion, what we call the passion switch. What the work that they have done, you'll see at a later stage, but it's been an incredible journey of discovery. This is the their development discovery phase, and I'll hand over to them. Am I doing as I'm told? You asked me to go to the next slide. Yuri? Marina?
Yeah.
Okay, there's Marina. Marina likes the arts and she likes anything North Star by way of Game of Thrones. And if there's fruit involved, she's there. Agreed?
Yeah.
Fine. Didn't mean to embarrass you, just to say we get to know where my mother's coming from. Okay, I'll hand over to you, Marina.
Okay, thanks a lot, Jock, and thanks a lot for such a good introduction also. Hi everyone, my name is Marina. I'm an engineering manager at Sigma Software, and today I will share a bit updates regarding all the work we have done with the user structure team, and also a bit more insight about the Sigma Software company, what we're actually doing here. So first of all, I want to say that that's a big pleasure to be here, and we really enjoy that we are involved in such important initiative when we are talking about the young generation. It absolutely doesn't matter which country, how well this country is doing, so it's always the thing that we need to support and we need to contribute into it. So please, next slide, Jeff. Yeah, thank you. So Sigma Software is a custom software development company that offers a range of absolutely different services, starting with the custom software development, testing, graphic design, and of course the support and maintenance of all the product. Originally, we have started in Ukraine 22 years ago, but as you can see now, we are globally presented and we have offices and teams all around the world, including the United Kingdom, USA, and Europe, and Ukraine, of course. The next slide, please. Yeah, when we are talking about our experience, we actually have it like in all the branches, and we are talking about the software development and maintaining the products. But the most niches which are really related to the youth charter and what we are doing here is our experience in educational branch, because Sigma Software owns their own Sigma Software University, which allow young people to join and to learn code and test and project management. So we have a lot of contracts with the universities in Ukraine, and we also share this platform like outside of our company for the organization which want to use that. And one more niche branch, which is probably also could be related here, is that we have our startup accelerator, which allow us to help different startups from the very beginning in absolutely different directions there. The next slide, please. Thanks. So this slide is actually represents our work done and work in progress with the Youth Charter team. On the left-hand side, you can see the work which we have already managed to do together. So when we were introduced to each other, then we were really impressed about the work the Youth Charter team actually already did. So they prepared by their own the huge product, the huge platform, which up and running has a lot of functionality there. And of course, we have started to, first of all, learning their processes, goals, and guidelines here. So we collaborated to identify the main object for us for the platform improvement and developing. Of course, we have identified the challenges and the huge work that we spent starting from the last year was contribution into gathering all the requirements in one place. I want to say that we have managed that to do, and we already have it, and that's helped us a lot to continue working with the development strategy for the future plans. Yeah, and we have already prepared some mock-ups and the perspective of the design which the updated Youth Charter platform could have. On the right-hand side, you can see the thing which we are currently working on, and I hope that we will manage to finalize them by the end of April. So it's all the stuff related to development and set up in the solution architecture vision together with the infrastructure vision and technology stack. Also, we will spend the time to prepare a really structured work breakdown structure with all the requirements identified there, and of course there will be the information regarding the effort and cost estimation, the timeline, and the suggestion of the possible team composition for the new version of the Youth Charter platform development. The next slide, please. And so here you can see actually the perspective of the potential design for the Youth Charter platform. Here you can see the Youth Charter community campuses on the left-hand side and some case studies. Our main goal here is to concentrate on the UI and UX design to make it super intuitive for people who use that platform, especially the social coaches, which are currently the biggest user group here. So you don't need to spend like much time to find any kind of the element. You need to have everything on your screen which you will possibly use. So this is the perspective. Of course, it could be changed. Like we also want to have more meetings and insight from the social coaches itself to ask them like about all the stuff they needed more. But yeah, our main goal here is to make it intuitive and clear for everyone. The next slide, please. Yeah, here you can also see the perspective of the design. On the left-hand side is the engagement steps for the social coaches in the platform. We believe that it should be really small amount of work done by the new people who we want to engage and involve into the platform. We don't want them to spend like super much time here to find some elements and feel like all the forms in the world, so it should not be scary for them. And on the right-hand side, one of the most important things actually here, and one of the most challenging, is the representation of the metrics and reports, which youth charter is currently dealing a lot. And currently, most of the data is stored in the Google Docs because the current inbox solution does not allow to make everything in one platform, especially when we are talking about the data management. So we believe that we can do the platform which will allow the social coaches, teachers, probably in future for some young people to create the reports regarding the feedback, the outputs of the session and workshop, etc. So we believe that everything should be like in one place, minimal manual work from the people. It should be automated, and after every workshop you can just click some button with like some pre-filled form and to add minimum information here and generate the well-structured and clear report here. The next slide, please. Yeah, this slide actually represents the high-level digitalization plan. On the left-hand side, you can see the features which are already up and running on the Youth Charter platform. It's the home page with the landing page and all the information, community campuses, which we are currently testing. They are up and running, and they use it as the groups for the community and the social coaches. SLP, use-wise case studies, get involved page, library, and news. And Geoff, could you please click next slide? Oh yeah, thank you. And on the right-hand side, you can see all the features which are planned for the future. That's a lot of stuff here. And one of the most important stuff here is the project manager, which will allow the social coaches to prepare their own program from the very beginning, when they start to plan, when they start to contribute into that, and finally with the execution of that and reporting, of course. So we want to have like this end-to-end flow for them. This is all regarding the young people engagement via parents' invitations, streamlined social coaches engagement, safeguarding checks and project teams, and of course, as I mentioned, it's all the stuff related to the automated reports, like case studies and output calculations. So yeah, that's basically it, and then just want to mention that our goal here is to make it as clear as we can and as easy to use as we can, and to reduce the manual work, and to make this platform a home for a lot of social coaches and young generation, their parents in the future. So that's it from my side. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Marina.